Welcome to Mountain Cooking with Missy. Today I am making my favorite broccoli casserole, the best casserole side dish for Thanksgiving or Christmas or just any time. But today I'm going to show y'all how I make it. It's delicious. Hey guys, so I have another side dish option for you for Thanksgiving. This has always been a side dish for us. It's broccoli casserole, and it does have cheese in it. It has cheese whiz, and it's not the best thing for you, but I only make it usually for the holidays, or occasionally if we have a dinner or something at church, homecoming dinners or something. I usually am the broccoli casserole maker. And I've made different kinds throughout the years. Now, the first kind I ever made, and y'all seen me with this little cookbook the other day, one of the first cookbooks I ever bought. It is actually the first cookbook I ever bought from my hometown in Letcher County, Kentucky. This was a little old, this was a little church in Kings Creek, a little part of Letcher County. A woman I worked with, I bought this off of her. I think I paid $5 for it. But the original recipe, broccoli casserole, is right here, the first one I ever made. Now, I am going to walk you all through this, exactly how I make it. Now, I have changed some things up with this, so I don't make it exactly like this. But I will share how I make it and give you the measurements and everything, so you can make it too. I mean, some people get tired of the same old things for side dishes, and I understand that. But this broccoli casserole, to me, is a little different. I only use broccoli florets. I don't use broccoli cuts. These are those steamable bags. You're going to need 2 of these. You're going to need some mayonnaise, a can of cream of mushroom soup, a jar of cheese whiz or cheese. Now, this is Kroger brand. It works just as good. You're going to need some minced onion. And I think that's about it. Oh, yeah. You'll need a stick of butter melted, because you're going to top it with a sleeve of crushed Ritz crackers. Don't leave this off if you can. Guys, this really makes it so much better when you put it with that melted butter. You bake it for a little while. So you're going to bake this at 350 degrees. You're going to put it in the oven and let it bake for about 20 minutes before you add your Ritz crackers on top. Then you're going to let it finish baking for about another probably 15 minutes with your Ritz cracker topping on. And that way it will be nice and crunchy and buttery on top. The Ritz crackers just really set it off. But yeah, and I do add another thing to this. I will be adding rice. So this is 2 cups of instant rice that I've already got cooked and just sitting over here waiting. I just use the instant rice. You don't need to use, whatever rice you have, but as long as you use 2 cups. So I've already steamed these. These are steamed broccoli florets. The florets make all the difference. To me personally, I don't like broccoli cuts at all. I think it just does so much better. I don't like the cuts. So I use florets only, 2 bags. And these are 12-ounce bags. So you want to just throw everything in. Basically, that's it. So let me get this is the rice. The rice makes the difference. A lot of times you don't, if you've eaten the broccoli casserole in different places, a lot of them don't have rice in them, but I think the rice makes it just a little better. I don't know why, but I like the rice personally, and that's what I've always put in mine. So you're going to do a can of cream of mushroom soup. And this feeds a lot of people and makes a good sized casserole. I put mine in one of these aluminum pans right here. And I'm going to spray that first before I put it all in there too. So you're going to do your jar of Cheese Whiz. Now, if you didn't want to do the Cheese Whiz, you could do about probably, you could melt you some Velveeta and put in there. Now, let me also tell y'all, I'm also going to be adding some cheese, real cheese to this. This ain't real cheese. This is just that processed stuff. But I am going to be adding some real cheese to this because we like ours a little extra cheesy. So this is shredded cheddar cheese. And I'm only just doing a couple of handfuls because I'm going to also put some on top. So that's probably, let me do a little more. Yeah. That's probably maybe a couple of cups at the most. Not hardly, maybe. Because you want that little extra cheesy goodness in there. And I do add a little black pepper. And I'm adding 2 tablespoons. Now you can use real onion if you want, but I like the minced onion. I sucked up that pepper. 2 tablespoons of minced onion. I think the minced onion just does a little better with this instead of raw real onion, but you can put real onion. If you do use real onion, only use about 1/2 of a small onion cut up. So you don't want the onion to overpower it, okay? So this is something I could eat and eat and eat. It's one of my favorites. So now this is mayonnaise, and you're going to do probably a good cup of mayonnaise. And like I said, I will share with you guys. Where's my little thingy? Oh, here it is. So at this point, you just mix. You just mix it all in. Now you can make this ahead of time and freeze it, but don't put any crackers or nothing on it. Just freeze it like it is before you bake it. You could freeze it and then get it out and let it sit out probably for about 30 minutes and then put it in an oven, 350 degrees. So it takes about an hour for this to bake, for it all to come together good. Now see that broccoli still had, but the broccoli is a little watery, which is good. That's what you want because you don't want it dry. See how it just all turns into a good mixture here. You got your so it's all mixed really good. You guys can see that. So I just spray my pan really good. And I'm just going to pour it right in. See, it's easy. It's simple and easy. These old bowls are so heavy, it's hard to pick up. So this is actually just my own version that I came up with, just adding little things here and there that I thought made it a little better. But this is really easy. A good side dish. So this is going to go in the oven at 350 degrees. Now, what I like to do is bake it covered. I didn't say that a while ago, but you want to bake it covered for about 20-25 minutes till it starts to get bubbly. Then you're going to bring it out and you're going to add your crushed Ritz crackers on top, and then you want to uncover it and let it bake for about another probably 25 to 30 minutes until it's all bubbly and the top is golden. So, yum. So I'm going to stick this in the oven, and when we come back, I'll top it. Hey guys, while the broccoli casserole is baking, I want to show y'all how I just make the topping, the Ritz cracker topping. It's a sleeve of Ritz crackers, and all you have to do is just really just mash them down with your hands. This is how I do it. And once you do that, I just take my hands like this. And crush them. Kendi's always been she crumbles all my cookies, my Oreos and stuff for my recipes, and she usually does this for me too. Now these, a long time ago, these sleeves used to be a little bigger, so this probably, I'm going to do 2. So this ain't hardly enough, because the more the better. Yeah, they're not, see, they're shorter. They used to be a little bit longer. You hear the air coming out of it. And there's no need to make a mess. You don't have to put them in your processor or anything like that and dirty up something. Just do that. Now I'm going to put a stick of melted butter in here. And all you got to do is stick of melted butter. Just toss it with a fork. And just toss them and toss it and make sure there's every little piece is coated. And my butter, I think, is unsalted. It really don't matter if you use salted or unsalted. But try to use butter if you can. I don't use margarine. I don't cook with margarine. I'm a butter girl. And there you go, they're coated, and when you put this on top, they'll just get nice and brown and keep that buttery taste. I could eat them just like that right there. When we come back, we'll put it on the casserole. Okay, the casserole's been baking for about 20 minutes. Look at that, it's already getting nice and gooey. So just top it with your crackers. And I'm going to put it back in the oven probably for another 30 minutes, maybe 25 minutes. Just keep an eye on it and leave it uncovered. Uncovered. And make sure you spread them out, but we like a lot of good crackers on it. All the way to the edges. And it's going back in the oven for about 30 more minutes. All right, Daddy's fixing to tear into the broccoli casserole. He loves the one that you can get at Cheddar's. So.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Here we go.
What do you think, Daddy?
Delicious. Cheddar's does not have a thing on you, Miss Jones.
Good.
Very good.
So this is the broccoli casserole. Nice and creamy and cheesy, not runny.
No, it's delicious. Thank you.
The broccoli florets, I think, make the difference. A little bit of rice.
Yes, it's delicious.
All right, there y'all go. Make this for your Thanksgiving side dish or your Christmas side dish and make your hubby happy. Thank y'all for watching Mountain Cooking with Missy. It's nothing fancy.
Just good eating.
Just good eating.